Coming up tonight on Nightwatch, the governor is touting what he calls the biggest tax break in Texas history. Also, a cargo jet crashed in Miami, the third major crash in just over a week. They seem to come in threes. And a confirmed ticket to the Bossier City Jail if you were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Nightwatch is next.
From KTAL-TV, this is Newscenter 6 Nightwatch with Dale Hoffman and Jennifer Andrews. Ron Young with your weather, and Daryl Rabouche with sports.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. A very emotional start to a community meeting in Bossier City tonight. The young man who came forward and said that he had been molested by Dixie League coach Jim Elkins broke down in tears as he told the crowd of about 60 what happened. Elkins has since admitted to molesting 4 young boys, and tonight police and a psychologist were on hand to answer the parents' questions. The now 19-year-old said after years of agony and trying to hold it in that he realized it just wouldn't go away, and he feared that each passing day could mean another victim. He said he has been haunted by nightmares for years and that the truth needed to come out. Chief Danny Dyson told us the boy's character was a driving force in tonight's speech and his coming forward.
This young man is a Christian young man who is professing to go into the ministry, and I feel like this is a way that he has brought closure to what has happened to him in the past, and this is his way of witnessing for his Lord and Savior.
Okay. Meantime, Dyson says 5 new charges are being filed against Elkins and that he thought Elkins would surrender tonight, but he understands from Elkins' attorney that he is in a local hospital. Dyson said Elkins will be arrested soon.
2 bodies were pulled from a well north of McNeil, Arkansas today, confirming what lawmen had suspected for some time, that a couple of people might have been shot during a drug deal. Sheriff Wayne Tompkins told us rumors of a shooting had been going around town for more than a week.
Been getting rumors and some talk on the street and started investigating, following every lead we could find. Been up in this area for 4 or 5 days now, this actual area. And last couple of days I was able to just put together some information that led me to this particular place.
Tompkins says one of the victims had been shot once in the head. No word on the other victim, but lawmen told us they have a couple of suspects in mind and anticipate bringing them in sometime tomorrow. You could get swept up in a drug sweep even if you're clean. It's called the drug loitering law, and you could end up in the Bossier City Jail if you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Newscenter's Michelle Sampson shows us how that works.
I don't, that's your job.
Another drug bust in Bossier City. This time, 7 people were arrested, most of them charged with drug loitering.
Drug loitering, what that is?
It's hanging around, say, a house, street corner, or an automobile suspected by police to be a place for drug activity.
We think that if it's a drug area, we think that if we can prove that drugs are being sold off that corner, that it's continuous, that the neighbors are afraid, that we'll win it in court. And we're going to continue to arrest people on that charge.
Tanya Dillard, who called police and complained about drug activity in her neighborhood, was herself arrested for drug possession. Explanation?
But I'm in my own house, baby. What I do in my own house is my business. Understand? I ain't buy. Did I sell it to y'all? Did I buy this from y'all? No, I ain't buy it from none of y'all like that.
Tanya says what is relevant is that hordes of people stand on street corners and in between buildings selling crack cocaine.
I put my fence up. Done all I can do. When I first moved here, I kept on, calling the law, telling them, they out here, they standing in there, and they sit right. They told me long if they just talking or whatever they're doing, it's no problem, right?
I think it's right for the police to enforce the law to keep drug trafficking down in neighborhoods.
Bossier is the only city in this area that has a drug loitering law, and police say the idea is to send out the message that drugs will not be tolerated in Bossier City.
We just don't get information that, hey, there's a crack house there, and we all jump in the car and run over there and kick in the door. We do our homework. We're going to surveil the place over a couple of days. We're going to send undercover officers in there and buy drugs. We're going to know who the players are and know what's going on.
So far, Bossier City's drug loitering law has not been tested in court,